His morning crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
My husband and I had a date night on Saturday.
Nice.
It was so sweet. We bought some pie from a new little pie shop, which you need to try. We went downtown to eat it. And then something kind of crazy happened. We found an iPhone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was somebody else's.
Oh, okay.
It was like they left it on a bench, and the screen was cracked and everything. The phone was locked like most iPhones. You have to have, the passcode to get into it.
Yeah.
So I was about ready to give up. I'm like, well, I mean, there's no way we can find out who owns this phone.
So what'd you do?
My husband refused to give up. He basically tapped into all of those cop dramas that he's been watching for so many years and started to become like Horatio or something from CSI. And he figured out that he could ask Siri. Well, first of all, he said, Siri, whose iPhone is this? And Siri says, here's who it belongs to. And a phone number came up.
Get out, really?
So I called that number on my phone thinking it might make that phone ring or something. So at least we would have a number, and then maybe we could go to Facebook and search the number, look for the person that way. Well, some lady in Mississippi answers. And she's like, maybe this is it's because of I've changed my phone number. She didn't know, but she's like, I have no idea who that would be. I don't know anyone in your area. So then, I was about ready to give up. And my husband's like, no, we can do this. And so he's like, think. And then he asked Siri to call mom. And there was no mom in there. And so then he asked Siri to call dad. And it starts ringing. And a guy in New Jersey answers this time. And it turns out his son, Kevin, does live in our area.
Uh-huh.
And that's whose phone it was.
And?
So a few minutes later, we see a guy running towards us. It was Kevin. But my husband made the rookie mistake. He goes, before the guy even said anything, he goes, are you Kevin? Is this your iPhone? And the guy goes, yeah. And later on, I'm like, babe, rookie mistake. You have to wait for them to say, I lost my iPhone. Have you seen it?
Where does your dad live?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anytime we have a contest at his radio, I always question those people that
She
call.
does. That's the journalist in her.
Right. You got to make sure you got the right person, But no, we're 99% sure the right Kevin got the phone.
You better be the right Kevin, dude. You better be.
But it took us a while.
Well, it took you great legs to do that.
It was a nice little adventure for our date night.
I was out in a lake on an island one time, and somebody lost their ring. They said, I can't find my ring.
Oh, no.
And then they took off. You know what I did?
Huh.
I spent over an hour looking for the ring.
And did you find it?
I found it.
So did you have their contact information?
No, they didn't leave it, but we got on a boat and we started heading toward where they said they were going. And they were coming back on a little boat at the same time and said, hey, got your ring. And they said, oh, okay, give it over to us. And they took off. No, thank you,
big
nothing.
Moment of tears and joy.
I didn't want like a $10,000 reward, but a thank you would have been great.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, they didn't even say thanks. They go, okay, give us a ring, and then they took off. But anyway.
Well, Kevin was very thankful to have his phone back. And even his dad in New Jersey called us later and said, people aren't like that. So thank you for being honest.
Whoa.
So that was really nice.
So it confirmed it was the right Kevin then.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, you know what? This would be an interesting conversation. What great lengths have you gone through to return a lost item? What is your story?